Hello friends, welcome to my channel Sushant. Today we are at the next topic and we are going to discuss some very important theoretical Rook Endgames. Like we did last time, we are going to take similar cases and bundle them together so that it is easy to remember the specific piece placings of those positions. Last time I told you that whenever the pawn is trying to queen, we see that the distance between our king, the pawn and the enemy rook, that is very important. So pawn is queening on e8 over here and rook is on the h5. So the checking distance should be at least there should be gap of 3 files between the king and the rook. But here we see that there are only 2 files. So in most cases what will happen? This position, in spite of being black to play, will be won by white because the king will be able to harass the black rook. That is the easy part of the theory. Of course, we are not discussing white to play because see, after rook c1 check, king moves away, and then after rook c4 we have the standard Lucena position which we have already discussed long back. So here black starts with the move rook h8. Let us see the technique what we use. King moves to f7, rook h7 check, and now king can be played to both f8 and f6. After kf6, see, rook h6 check, then just king attacks the rook. This is the problem with the distance. Now see, king can easily attack the rook, and after re6, kf7, the pawn queens by force, see, and white queens. So black tries rh8, and here too there is kg7, and now see, the rook has to go away. So rook a8 and then just see kf7, and whatever is done, next move we will see that pawn queens and white queens. So the theory is relatively very easy. Let us see 2 more cases which are very similar to this one, and let us see changing this rook position will whether change the result or not. So let's look at this second position now. The d1 rook has gone to g7 and rest other things are looking same. So this small difference changes the result entirely. See, the rook is not ideally placed on g7, and let's see what happens. Rook h8 check, see, king f7 forced. And because of this strange placing of the rook, we see that black gets the move kd7, and see, now there is no way for white to make progress. Rook g8 doesn't work because takes ke7. The normal technique to deflect the rook with rook h7 will not work. Rook h7 is just check, and see, any move like rook g1 intending rook d1 check is just no because of rook h7 check. Black doesn't give white any time. King f8 and setting a small trap here. If rook takes c7, then rook check, ke6, rook check, and the rook is taken. So rook h8 check once again, and after rook h8, kg7 this time, and rook e8. So we see that after rook e8, now e7 pawn is taken by force. Even rook e1 doesn't help, takes and drawn. So here we see that the rook on g7 didn't let white win the game. Let's change this rook placing to some other square on the g5 and see what happens. So finally let's put the rook to g6 and see whether the result remains the same. This time the rook is somewhat better placed, and let's see, after rook h8 check, there comes of course king f7. If rook h7, then there is just rg7 this time. Takes and kd7, king comes back to f7, white wins. So kd7 like the previous line, but here we see a difference. There comes rook h6. See, this is the only winning move. Do note that after rook e6, which seems to win, e8 is threatened, but there is a problem. See, rook e8 falls to rook d6, but there is, see, rook h7 check, and see, after king attacks the rook, then there is just, see, rook takes c7, and after rook h8 check, king can't go to g7 because, see, just king takes rook forced, and ke7 is drawn. So white has to play the move rook h6, and after rook h6 we see that this rook has to move away, and after rook e8 there is the simple tactic rook d6 like I told you before. King takes and ke8, and the game is lost. ke6, kf8, and the pawn queens. So this is one of the most useful ways of studying theoretical positions. We take one position as a reference point and relatively we change the rook or the king placing to understand whether the same theory holds true. I hope you are finding these lessons useful and instructive. Do let me know in the comments below. Thanks for your time.